Abolition.
Elijah Parrish Lovejoy, 1837. In May 1836, after anti-abolitionist opponents in St. Louis destroyed his printing press for the third time, Lovejoy left the city and moved across the river to Alton in the Free State of Illinois. In 1837, he started the Alton Observer, also an abolitionist paper. On November 7, 1837, a pro-slavery mob attacked the warehouse where Lovejoy had his fourth printing press. Lovejoy and his supporters exchanged gunfire with the mob, which fatally shot him. He died on the spot. Frederick Douglass, 1838. After escaping from slavery in Maryland, he became a national leader for the abolitionist movement in Massachusetts and New York, gaining note for his dazzling oratory and incisive anti-slavery writings. In his time, he was described by abolitionists as a living counterexample to the slaveholders' arguments that slaves lacked the intellectual capacity to function as independent American citizens. Northerners at the time found it hard to believe that such a great orator had once been a slave. The Emancipation Proclamation, 1863, January 1st. President Abraham Lincoln, killed 1865 by John Wilkes Booth, didn't free a single slave, but he was an important turning point in the war, transformed the fighting to preserve the nation to battle for human freedom. Slavery abolished in 1865 as a result of the 13th Amendment and end of the Civil War. The assassination of JFK, supporter of civil rights. John Kennedy killed November 22, 1963, in the Dallas parade by Lee Harvey Oswald, a former U.S. Marine. Trump is releasing 2,800 files of JFK's assassination from the National Archives. Protesters topple Confederate soldier statue in downtown Durham. A protest in downtown Durham on Monday night, August 14th, left a statue of a Confederate soldier built nearly a century ago collapsed on the ground. A protester climbed a ladder and slipped a yellow cord around the neck and arm of the statue. A group of protesters pulled the cord, and the statue did a somersault, falling against the stone pedestal in front of the old county courthouse on East Main Street.